Hello and welcome to this episode of No Blasters with me, Kieran Bartlett. It's humid today. It's moist like your mammy's cleavage. Now, I hate the word mammy, but anyway. It's ma, not or mum, anyway.
Ma's cleavage.
Your ma's cleavage, right?
Okay.
Today's guests, Butler's happy with his ma's cleavage. Today's guests are West Belfast comedy nuclear bomb.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Comedy nuke.
Yeah.
Aaron Butler and Best Brooks own. Best Brooks best.
Gary, push your mic away a little bit.
Sorry. Best Brooks. He's from Bestbrook.
He's from Bestbrook. That's
Best Brooks best boy.
Yeah.
Best boy grip. Darren Matthews.
How's
it going? We're good.
I love it. You're a writer, but the alliteration just got away from you.
It's the humidity.
It's the humidity. Yeah,
this guy is.
It's been sweated out of me.
And also, we couldn't say West Belfast royalty because obviously you do not recognise the authority of the crown.
Oh, absolutely. If you've seen the sign on the Mona Bypass roundabout, have you seen that? Mona Bypass roundabout just has someone, not me, put up a sign saying "Not our king," and it's been up there since the king got court, and no one's taken it down. I don't know if anyone is going to take it down. I don't know if it has to be a permanent fixture.
So this is the one at the Glen Road near the Glen Owen.
Yes,
that roundabout.
Yes, which I am playing this week.
Which I am also playing this week.
We're both doing the Glen Owen this week.
Yeah,
which will be over by the time this episode goes
also, I need to tell people about our sponsors. Let's get into this in a minute. Sorry, no, it's sweet. It's sweet.
Yeah. Speaking of Ma's cleavage, go ahead.
You want to fucking buzz the pubes out of your ma's cleavage? Get on over to manscaped.com. That's our sponsor today. This episode is sponsored by manscaped.com. The absolute premium, best, most amazing website for with a load of products that are the best for male below the belt grooming. If you've got a wee fucking snaggle raft of just pubes everywhere, you know what I mean? You're looking at yourself going, what in the sweaty tuna-based fuck puzzle is this? Get yourself on over to manscaped.com. It's the summer. You don't want stragglers, right? This is like...
The stragglers, golden brown.
Be a bouncer. Right. Be a bouncer for your pubes. Say, ladies and gentlemen, please. Zzzt. Get over to manscaped.com. They have the performance package 2.0, which is a bag filled with ball deodorant, ball toner, wee pair of monks. You can pick your size. You can pick the colour. You get ball wipes. You get the lawnmower 4.0. You get the weed whacker 2.0. Also, at the minute, they have a whole new, brand new beard thing, the Beard Hedger, which is an amazing beard trimmer. Again, has that skin-safe technology, but it'll just completely buzz the beard clean off your bake. We love Manscaped. They love us. Get over to manscaped.com. Use the code NOBLASTERS20. That's the words No Blasters as one word and the number 20. So No Blasters 20 for 20% off free shipping. Just before we get stuck into this, I'd like to tell you to check out our Patreon at patreon.com/NoBlasters. Loads of comedy specials on there, weekly updates, and a new episode of No Blasters Extra Time every Thursday. You can arrange to play us on No Blasters Extra Time every Thursday as well. I just recorded a Smells Bitchin' last night in the new kitchen, in the new house. Oh my God, the new test kitchen with gas. Okay. Did I burn the guanciale and a carbonara? I don't know. It tasted amazing. It wasn't burnt. It was caramelized. Anyway. Also, buy SSE tickets. Kieran Bartlett, Belfast Giant, Ticketmaster.ie. Thank you. I'm in the SSE in November 10th, November 24th, 2 weeks apart. It's going to be sexual. Well, if that's what you want, that's what it'll be. No, it's not going to be sexual. It's going to be do you know what it is? A comedy special. There you go.
There you go.
Don't have to.
It doesn't always have to be smutty.
It doesn't
always have to be sexual.
I do though, because I'm a furry. I'm a deeply sexualized man.
Yeah, it's a bad time to tell you that he's wearing a mankini on stage.
I know, it's a bad time to tell you I'm wearing one underneath this fucking Street Fighter.
Anytime you tell us you're wearing a mankini,
do you know
it's a bad time to tell us you're wearing a mankini.
You know, people see this and they go, "What's that?" Used to be I said it's a Street Fighter t-shirt. They're like, "Oh, Honda." I'm like, I'm dressed like Chun-Li under this. All right, like a weird wee. What do you call it? Anime? Not anime.
That also sounds like a Chinese you'd order
What's
from.
What's the other one? Not anime. What's the dirty one called?
Hentai.
Hentai, like a wee hentai.
I mean, I don't know.
You answered really quick. I was like, what are you talking about?
I'm dressed like a wee hentai under
You
this.
strike me as more of a Balrog man, only the wee hands are too hand for small for the gloves.
We
Like.
used to call him ball bag in our house.
Oh, Balrog.
Balrog, yeah.
Yeah,
I would
racially
like-
motivated crime. Right?
Yeah, I have a statement to make about you right now. You're doing well in life. You're doing great.
Thanks, sir.
I would like to see you update your Street Fighter t-shirt
No.
so I can see the Street Fighter
Right,
logo.
here's the thing.
Well, there's
Liz.
Blanca.
It looks washed out like fuck.
It is washed out like fuck.
That's Ken.
I can get a new one, right?
I know you can.
Listen, no,
For a
but
fiver.
here's no, but listen. You can get. Yeah, I could get a new Street Fighter T-shirt.
Yes.
but
But.
it won't be this one. And see this one.
Well, no new
but-
t-shirt
but-
you get's going to be
but
that one.
It won't be. See this actual material. This
Yeah.
is the only T-shirt I have made of this material.
What t-shirt material?
It's a special one.
Let me feel that.
Feel that
It's not just a cotton T-shirt.
it is cotton, but it's very different.
Kieran,
from,
that feels like any other t-shirt.
It's not. It's not.
Matthew's feel
yours
his
No,
t-shirt.
yours might be the same. I'm telling you this. See, like my other T-shirts, like the ones I have.
They're all spandex.
That's similar to this, but it is different. I've only got one that's made of this.
Yeah.
And you know my Cobra Kai. I have a couple of Cobra Kai ones.
Content
There's one-
gold. This.
No, look, we need to talk about it.
I have fabric sensitivities. This is true. And
Okay.
And I love this T-shirt because it's a different material. There's a wee bit of give in it that you don't. I don't have in my other ones. My other ones are hard T-shirts, and one of them. My Cobra.
Yeah.
I have a couple of real baggy ones then.
Yeah.
So I have my Cobra Kai's baggy, my Guns N' Roses, and like I have a Star Wars one, the Mickey Mouse one, and they're all a bit.
Bit baggy.
They're all wee-
Flouncy.
I look like a spirit when I wear them. Do you know what I mean? So there's those.
Yeah.
See when he
No,
says
this is
fabric
good.
sensitivities, you tell him the T-shirt looks shiny and he gets sensitive about it. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
That is it. Yeah.
No, it's like stuff like there's things that I can't have against my skin or like I won't be able
Can
to
you name
function.
some of those?
Corduroy.
Right. Okay. When you put this on, does your skin automatically like get paralyzed?
When
Do you
I
get
put
stiff?
this on, I power up.
Right.
But when
Should have put on the United game the other day.
well, funny, the thing that they gave me a goalie type thing as well, like a windbreaker type goalie shirt. I don't know.
Yeah.
And it felt horrific. There was a rubbery vibe off that. So like
Okay.
things that feel rubbery,
You should just pick up someone's gimp suit.
corduroy.
I guess it's a real
yeah.
rubbery goalkeeper's outfit. You're sitting there, big black
I know.
balaclava mask
I
around
was
you.
gonna say the only goalie outfit that comes with a mask integral.
One of those
on
big
the-
noses.
Have to unzip it so you can call. Cover up, boys.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
fucking
The gimp
mental.
goalie.
Can we address the fact that we had to help dress you as well?
What?
Did yous? I wasn't
Yeah.
there for that.
Steve Ogimpovich. Does that work? I don't know. Jim McGimpin.
The Gimpsons?
Shay Gimpin,
Shay Gimpin. That's good. That's me and that's
a couple of international caps. Yeah, Kieran bought gloves that fitted his tiny hands, but not his adult size
Not,
wrists.
yeah, so I had to buy. They were like children's. They were size 8s. They were size 8s. I used to wear size 10s, but like the top inch of the fingers would bend back.
Yeah.
So I got size 8s, and they would hardly go on my wrist. Do you know what I did at the end of the game? Some kid asked me for them, and I gave them.
Oh, that's cute.
Mate, it was cute until
That's
I went.
fine.
That was 40 quid.
Oh, no.
I gave away everything. I gave away my yellow shirt. So some kid goes, "Can I have your shirt?" And I went, I go on then. I took it off and I handed it over. And then some dad goes, "And the undershirt." And I was like,
That's creepy
I
as
was
fuck.
like, "Cheers, mate." And then, mate, I gave away everything. Gave away.
Your dignity.
I gave away my sweaty sweatband. People wanted everything. Mate, I get stripped off before getting into the changing rooms. People just ripping bits off me.
There's a guy just walking behind Kieran going da da da
Yeah.
da da da.
Wee-hee, wee-hee. So if you don't know what the fuck we're on about, we all played against the Man United legends at Solitude, including Dan
Yeah.
as well. We all played at Solitude at Cliftonville's ground on Saturday there.
Yeah, play it as a big stretch of a word.
Showed up.
We were there.
We were present
Do you know
Yeah.
what I think happened this as well? I think we all got dehydrated by being thrown out into the sun. I was like a wee
for
sun-dried
8
tomato.
hours before the game. Yeah.
Mate, I was like, I'm literally like a wee fucking baked lobster going on to playing that match. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I was trying to stay hydrated.
Yeah.
So you
Here,
racing on the
lads.
side of the pitch.
It was great, but invest in some fucking refrigeration for hot water, will you?
Yeah.
Certainly don't leave it in the sunlight. They actually, do you know what's meant to be bad for you? Leaving
The
water,
plastic?
plastic water bottled water in the sunlight.
Because your material sensitivity, the material from
Don't
the plastic
take the piss
bottle.
out of my. Do you know what it is? You know, like
getting
a
sensitive about it
starchy,
again.
a starchy shirt. Can't do it.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Yes.
Oh.
Aye, so the water was left out. So, well, I mean, obviously, plastic bottles are bad for the planet, and warm water is bad
Yes.
for you. So,
Do you know what's not bad for the planet?
Can of water.
This right here. This is why.
Cans are meant to be better for the planet, aren't they?
Cans
metal
recycle
recycles
forever. Hey?
It what?
Metal recycles forever.
Does plastic not?
You tell me.
No, I'm asking,
It
I don't
degrades
know.
in quality as it goes.
Oh, right, okay.
Whereas
Yes.
metal is forever.
Oh, mate, you know what else degrades in quality as it goes?
My
Apart
dick.
from me playing football and Iron's dick.
Yep.
At submarine.
Oh.
We're gonna get into that.
Yeah.
And I don't mean don't get into
Don't get into
submarine.
it.
Yeah.
The funny enough, that's the exact controller they had. So
Oh, no,
that's-
yeah, here.
yeah. Give us a go. I can fucking.
From the bottom of the Atlantic.
Yeah.
There we
Yeah.
go.
It was made out
Isn't
of
that
the
mad?
same material this tin was made out of.
Are you serious?
I mean, it might as well have been. It'd probably be safer if it was. Fuck's sake.
Hold on, no, right? So, there's so much to unpack here, right?
Yeah.
I've been fascinated by this story.
Yeah, me too.
I watched that. Oh, I
What are these two boys?
Oh, mate,
Oh, there's
Kev.
our Kev.
Kev has arrived with treats.
With wee call. I see wee biscoffs. No,
What?
you're a terrible person.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, I said, I think before, I definitely said this on a Patreon episode, I think, when I was talking to Kev about when that submarine had just gone missing, right? Kev loves, right, so Kev used to love watching
Submarines.
Kev used to love watching news
Yeah.
to the point where on the old Skybox when you used to be able to change the names of the channel, Sky News in our house was called Kev's, right?
Kev News.
Just called Kev's.
Kev's channel.
Kev's channel, right?
All right.
So he used
Cool
to love.
Kev here.
He used to love there was a summer when no.
The summer of news.
Do you remember what I'm about to say?
Stick to the submarine.
Do you
for God's
remember?
sake.
Do you remember where you changed the name of Sky News to a story that was on Sky News all summer?
Oh.
I know, I already know what it's- yeah.
about the nanny who shook the kid.
I don't remember that
He
story.
changed it to Louise TV. That's what it was called. Louise Woodward. Allegedly, she didn't actually. I don't know. Well, she got found guilty and then it was overturned. Fuck knows what happened there. Anyway,
Much like the child.
Oh,
no,
Jesus
overturned.
Christ.
Listen to this. Anyway,
I don't speak often, but when I do, it's usually all right.
No, that's too far now. That's too. I love lads like that. You're literally you could be in a bar. Do you know where you get these guys when you're doing comedy in like a Republican bar?
Yep.
You'll get a guy who is literally you could make like a pedo joke.
You could
and
make
he'd be
all-
fucking going like that, and then you
Yep.
go. Here, see Northern Ireland. No.
Yeah.
Where's that?
Yeah.
Where's Northern Ireland?
Yeah.
Where's that?
There is.
That's too far now.
And at the bar, he's telling you the most racist jokes
Yeah,
you'll ever hear in
I have
your
one
life.
for you here. Do you know what? I have one for you. Sit down there.
he's-
I tell you, do you know where they keep anyway?
Yeah.
Do you hear one about the? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
always.
yeah.
Did you hear the one about? And it's always something
Some ethnicity or
religious.
Yeah,
thing. Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
sexual orientation.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big
I have
one.
an idea then. People like that, we put them on the
Gay
next
black
submarine.
nun. You know that one as well. Anyway.
We put them on the next submarine.
Oh.
Is there going to be a next submarine? I don't think there will be.
Well, here's the thing. With that
I fucking
submarine,
hope there
right?
is. I have an idea.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about that
Put
submarine.
Hilltown out. Never mind.
Kev loves like Kev
loves
you-
news.
You could yeah, he loves news. Kev will emotionally attach to say like an old man that he sees in the street who can't look after himself properly.
Yeah.
Do you know when you see like an old lad, maybe you
Yeah.
go, he's on his own in life.
That's what I was going to say. Terrifying vision of the future.
Kev will see like a bit
In about 3 weeks.
Kev will see like an old lad sit. You know when old people eat potatoes like this. Kev will see that and he'll cry and he'll be away donating to fucking help the aged or something, right?
Yeah.
But like show Kev live footage of like a civil war somewhere or a famine and he's like, fuck him, right?
Yeah.
Now when that submarine was first missing, I said to him, we were talking about it, I was going, man, I'm fascinated by this. I talked to him for about 5-10 minutes about it, everything I knew about it, and Kev just goes like this, crushed. Now this was like day one of it being missing. And he was right.
Yeah.
I mean, Mr. Kev here.
Yeah,
fuck's
here he
sake.
just-
Kev,
he
we
just-
thought they were still alive for 4 days.
I know. Everyone was like, oh, the oxygen will hold up. I'm like, I won't though.
I know Kev's just sitting there with his chessboard of the Atlantic, just crushing things. It was, yeah. It was mental. So like, I've read quite a lot about it, and
Me too.
I've
very
watched a lot of
invested in it.
videos.
Very invested.
A mate of mine said something that was very funny to me, where he said, because James Cameron, the movie director, Titanic.
He was giving off about them.
Oh, aye.
What are they doing?
He's an experienced diver. He's been down to the Titanic 33
33
times, which
times.
is mental.
In his own sub.
This is true.
Why?
This is true. James Cameron has been to the Titanic more times than I've been to Doogie's Goodies. True story. True
Kieran,
story.
he hasn't.
No, he
No,
has.
Kieran, he hasn't.
He might not have spent as much
Kieran,
time
there's
there,
no way.
But he
Certainly not as much money.
I know, and here, tell you what, see all that salt water, it'll
Yeah.
absolutely fuck
Yeah,
your
yeah.
chocolate, cream chocolate. Anyway,
Yeah, buns go down well.
He said that, I don't know why I keep pointing this finger. He said that he knew on Monday morning that when
he heard the
once
news.
he heard that they lost
Communication.
and tracking at the same time, because
Yeah.
this was something we were talking about this the other day. People were going, "Don't have a fucking tracker on." You're like, they did, but it fucking it died.
Yeah.
Um,
Like them.
You could have, yep. And
But I'm too much.
he said, I know, yeah. And
I'm
he
always
said,
stating a fact. I didn't
and
kill them.
he said that once he knew that both those things had cut out at the same time,
Yeah.
that he said it's fucked, right?
Done deal.
He said that that would have required, because the tracker is on its own transponder thing, is on its own independent system in its own pressurized chamber. That once that was dead as well, he knew that there'd been an implosion right now. And he said then that the search for them was like a charade. Right now, the point that my friend made, which I think is funny, is he said it's basically like when someone comes in to a shop that you're working in and asks you to check in the back for something. So I'll use the example of somebody asks you, that search was about as much point as somebody coming in and saying to me, "Do you have smoked paprika left?" And I'll go into the stockroom here in Tesco and check for that for you. And I'll just go out and stand in the back for a few minutes, knowing full well
Yeah.
that the
not a
smoked
thing.
paprika is dead at the bottom of the Atlantic right now. That's what my mate said. He said, and I laughed my bag off. But here, I have been fascinated by that story. I can't.
Why
wrap
are
my
we
head
so
around it.
fascinated with it though? Is it the morbidity of it all? Is it
There's a bit of that, but I think
It's
it's
the fucking stupidity of it all as well.
I think it's because it seems so bizarre, and also that, like, I mean, it's all these people now coming out going, "I was meant to be on that."
I know.
Ross Kemp,
I know.
fucking
Shane
Mr.
Todd.
Beast,
Yeah, Mr.
Shane
Beast.
Todd.
Yeah, he kept
So
saying.
the two dumbest things about it were, number one, like they didn't have a black box recorder, but they had an actual Xbox controller.
Yep.
So that was daft as well. And
Made by
then
Logitech. Not
They didn't
not
even have the Xbox
wasn't even
one.
an official.
They had
one.
a knockoff
Yeah.
Xbox controller.
Side
I wouldn't even
Quest,
play FIFA with a
Oh,
Logitech.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
SideQuest, the son of one of the guys, nipped off to a Blink-182 gig.
The
Stepson.
Stepson. So they must need
Where
like
are
the,
you?
Yeah, exactly.
I went to a set the other night at a gig and
I'm
somebody
so
did it, and I
sorry.
went, "This joke's not good enough for a fucking gig now."
Yeah.
Because somebody in the crowd can say it.
Yeah,
I'll
all
have
the
to stop
small
myself.
things, which is about what's left of them. So
Oh, here. I mean, literally Adams.
look,
Yeah.
look, death.
Adam's song.
family.
Adam's song. Yeah.
Death would have been
Man Overboard,
death.
along with the 4 others.
Oh, I was going to say, if obviously that the thing would have crushed so instantly, so they wouldn't have been feeling this.
Oh, it's not bad. It's
I don't
not
know
bad.
enough Blink-182 songs.
You did well though. You just jumped straight.
They're
in.
going to be
That
on
was
the
good.
bottom of the ocean always. It's pretty bad. Let's stay together for the air. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Okay.
But anyway, tragedy strikes. But it's a
But hey.
it's a comedian's job to immediately text other comedians going,
Yeah. Yep,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yep,
That's the reaction.
what do you hear
with
this,
me.
you know?
Just have a Twitter drafts folder of the most heinous shit,
Yeah.
It's
and then
so
you check if
bad.
anyone's done it yet, and then you post it.
It's so bad. I James Cameron though is fascinating to listen to talking about this shit.
Yeah.
No,
No, he is, but I just
he said it like, is he?
No, he is, but I just don't know. He just in general makes me question like about him, like fucking why are you going down there so much?
He's a fucking he is a
But mate,
legit
what did
underwater
you not see the
archaeologist.
first 32 times that you go, I'll go down again?
Do you know what's mental?
But you don't
He
stay
has
there for so
spent
long.
he has spent more time. This is true on the Titanic than the captain did. That's true. That is true. Well, he's fucking in it, isn't he?
He doesn't go into it though.
He goes into it with
There's a separate
an
sub they
ROV,
bring with them. Yeah.
an ROV, remote operated vehicle. Mate, I know all this. I'm in it now.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Let's get you down the next up. Imagine you down there. Oh my god.
Could you imagine just how many times would I say mate on the way down? Oh.
Every time it passed like 1,000 feet. Oh man.
Yeah.
Also, have you seen the sub that Cameron goes in?
It's a tank.
It's a one-person vehicle.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do well in it. It's a tight
No.
space. I wouldn't do well.
Is it like a fucking TIE fighter?
Mate,
It's tiny.
It's actually it's taller and sort of like longer than I thought it would be. It's like
Yeah.
a sliver going down into the fucking sea. It's not. I assumed it would be like, you know, those old ones, those old submarines, one and two man vehicles that were like a ball. I always thought it would be like a what?
No,
Kev's laughing his bollocks off. They
the ball.
exist. Listen. Do you know what he said about it though? I thought this was interesting. He was talking about how like the material they'd used is great for stuff that has internal pressure trying to get out, and it actually can keep, you know, so like for a pressurized container, it keeps stuff out like 4 or 5 times better than titanium or steel. But for external pressure, which is what a fucking submarine is, pretty shit.
Before you get in it, you're touching the side of it going, I've material sensitivity. Can I just check that I'm alright going down in this?
Yeah.
Can I wear this t-shirt
Well, let's
to
watch
go
out.
down in it?
Is there a possibility that this will get more washed out? on this trip?
Oh, there's none. I can't get any more washed out, Kieran.
It's mental.
It doesn't even say Street Fighter anymore.
I know loads about the Titanic though, but
Yeah.
here's what I saw. Right, sorry, I realized that was just like the worst boast of all time.
Is this a
Okay.
segue so you can tell us about the Titanic?
No, because I want to get back to the football match that we played on, which has nothing to do with the Titanic, but also, although I did go down pretty quickly,
Yeah.
but there was
There's less casualties on the Titanic than there was at that football game.
there was
I'm double checking.
there was a thing about
Okay.
I saw. I don't know if you saw this the other night.
I've
Have
not
you heard of Joyce Carol Oates?
No,
She-
sounds like a country singer.
She's a poet. She's an American poet.
Okay. From what era?
Oh, now like she's alive.
She's alive now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did she play against Man United as well?
No.
Who has a name Joyce Carol Oates now? That's a name
Her.
from fucking 1700.
I know, isn't it?
I'm Joyce Carol Oates.
Yeah.
Hall and Oates.
But they're not called Joyce Carol Hall and Oates.
Joyce Carol
That's the
Oates.
tribute act.
Yeah.
It sounds like Joyce Carol has like a fucking porridge company.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Get your
yeah.
Joyce Carol Oates. Yeah.
today. Yeah.
But you have to go somewhere to buy provisions anyway.
Provisional.
So up the provisions.
Yeah.
So she said something the other night on Twitter that, you know, jabbed me a little bit where I went,
Black Lives Matter.
Do you know what? Where I went, where I goes, fuck up, Joyce, right?
Yeah.
What is this male obsession with certain parts of history, she said. And I went, what? And she
Right.
goes, like World War II, the Nazis. I'm like, well, you could sort of say that's all one thing. She said,
I mean, yeah, you
she
could-
named
you
a couple
could
things,
categorize it, yeah.
and then she goes, and the Titanic, which was basically a male problem to start with. And I went, and then she goes, can anybody tell me of a genre or something that only women are like this about? I'm like,
Periods.
Joyce, have you heard of true crime?
Yeah.
Have you heard of fucking Sex and the City? And oh my god, the absolutely awful reboot. Have you seen any of that reboot?
No.
I watched an episode of it last night. It's called And Just Like That, because that was her
Just-
wee.
Yep.
That was her wee and just
Catchphrase
like
at
that,
the
mate.
end of the episode.
They've rebooted Sex and the City.
Oh, it's so bad.
Mr.
Like,
Big,
it's
Mr.
so-
Big's dead.
He
Spoiler
dies.
alert.
Yeah,
Good.
spoiler alert. First episode.
Yeah,
Was he in the submarine?
First episode funeral. He might as well have
He
been.
could have been, yeah.
Oh mate. So, but I was going. I don't think it is a male obsession. History and parts of history.
Yeah.
Fuck up. History departments, in my experience, 50-50 men and women in there. Like
Right.
almost always.
Okay.
And social history, a lot of women in there. Like.
Yeah, I mean, look, men did fight in the wars, like. You know?
Aye, but like I don't think.
I mean, we did fucking we stayed on the Titanic.
Yeah, that was it.
I mean, you got the fucking fleet,
Why-
Gerald Coy's fucking oak.
why are men obsessed with it?
Because we're the one that died, you cunt.
Yeah, because you were getting fucking. Do you remember who lifted you onto a boat and went just for a little while?
Yeah.
knowing that he was gonna fucking drink too much water.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Too much. Do you know what I mean? I like a drink, me.
Yeah.
But fucking...
Were you in the fucking trenches with the Nazis, you cunt? No, you weren't. We were. We were.
Wait. Why were you with the Nazis?
Because we're fucking...
That went wrong.
Yeah. Oh, man.
No, when we played the football game of Christmas, remember?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake,
What was that?
stupid.
Was that like an old bit of material? I remember seeing. So it was like somebody did like a special, and this guy was like, "Yeah, my grandfather fought in the war," and this American guy, and everyone clapped. He goes, "Yeah, he won an Iron Cross and everything."
Oh, my God.
Is that the alternative to a Purple Heart?
I think it's like the alternative to a fucking Medal of Honor, or like a Victoria Cross.
That's a German.
That's like they die with their boots on all those movies. Like
the Iron Cross is like you storm Stalingrad and lived, like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Fucking mental. Anyway, I can't, mate. Oh my! It absolutely drove me up a wall because I'm going. That's just not.
Did you
even,
tweet her
it's
back?
No, because I won't. Because I don't engage. Do you know what I do?
You come on here and
I
say
sit
it.
on the bog and boil about it, and then I talk about it on here.
You should have pointed out to her that the Norman conquest of Ireland was basically started over a woman.
Oh, mate, so
Was it?
many.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
No.
So many.
It all starts over women.
Somebody basically stole the King of
someone's
Leinster's
daughter.
wife.
Oh, I thought this was... Who am I thinking of?
And this guy goes over to Henry II and was like, "Will you help me get my wife back?" And I'm like, "Yeah, no problem." He lands over and he goes, "It's pretty nice."
Wasn't there a thing with Strongbow and somebody's daughter as well?
Yes.
What'd you call him? Hugh
de Lancey.
Hugh McMorrow? Hugh McMurrough? Is that... Am I making this up?
I have no
But Irish
Dan.
history.
Google that shit. No.
Stromo was a bit after.
Oh, shit.
Dan,
Yeah.
Can I
Dan's on
Google
his
it?
own.
Yes.
Yeah.
So-
I have no idea what any of you two are talking about
Missed
right
call.
now.
We're basically giving examples of how like a woman has kicked off some serious shit. Especially here, we've localized it now, so yeah.
Nah, it is. It's just that usually happens in nightclubs, doesn't it? You
Yes,
know what
I know.
Guys
Keep it
fighting
settled.
over it's always over fighting over their birds, isn't it?
Two men fighting over a woman that doesn't want either of them.
It's like a Hilltown disco on Saturday night, don't you know what I mean? Hilltown annoys me, right? Here's why.
Have you been?
Yes. When they named it, there was the guy like, "What are you going to name your town?" And he was like, "There's a fucking hill."
It's in the Mourns, to be fair.
Just call it
Dermot
Hilltown.
McMurrough. I was
Okay.
close. I was close. And his daughter was...
So it would have been Dermot back then as well.
Yeah. He loved it.
Dermot.
Jeremy's, aye.
Or Derby.
So someone got their wife stole, is what we're saying.
Aye, well, here.
There, what's new?
Whose fault's that?
What's new?
Whose fault's that?
Sure, it's like a call center.
So
in
many
Belfast.
things. But it's also, I was just sitting there going, like... I'm sitting there going, what a weird take on people
History.
being interested in history.
Helen of Troy, destruction of a
Helen
full
of Troy.
civilization.
Yeah. The face that launched 1,000 dicks. You know what I mean?
Is that the
I don't
first?
think that's it.
She took
first
more loads than
bukkake?
Amazon. What?
The first bukkake? History's first bukkake?
Bukkake.
Is there such a thing? They should have like
Is there such a thing as bukkake?
No, there is such a thing.
Is there such a thing as history's
Look,
first bukkake?
No,
Yeah.
if the Trojans had it on that would have been culture appropriation because it's from Japan.
No Trojans, mate. It's just Burbeck. They
Aye.
just,
Yeah.
they just-
Straight in.
that's the point. That's the point of
That's
bukkake.
that's like putting cling film over the top of your fucking cocktail shaker. Do you know what I mean? How you supposed to chuck a mojito over a bitch? Anyway, well,
You hadn't thought that analogy through
I'm
at all.
not like this. This is Joyce Carol Oates. This is what she's done to me. She's made me into a guy who reads nuts.
Fucking Hall Notes.
Joyce Carol Scroats. Stagger.
Unbelievable. I was just sitting there
Kieran,
going,
fuck her, right? Fuck her. Don't worry about it. Ignore her. You don't.
gone.
Go on.
She's out.
Shut her out.
do you know what? She's been
You've
no.
no.
Gentlemen, can I
was
just
about
say as
to
well,
read
this
the
has got
TikTok.
chaotic way quicker than I thought. Well
I know.
done.
Do you know what? I'll be honest with you, didn't sleep well last night. Look at my wee face.
Well, why'd you not sleep well?
I couldn't sleep, mate.
Why?
Because it's humid and all.
All right. Do you open a wee window?
It doesn't do anything. It's stifling.
Does it not?
No.
Man, I opened my window last
No,
night. and it felt
the
class.
window was open,
Yeah.
but it was already, like, it was humid then. Do you know what I mean?
What tog duvet are we talking here?
Oh, mate, at the minute, do you
Like
know
a-
what I'm
are you
doing?
in like a
I'm
4.5?
in like a
Minus
thin,
tog?
a thin blanket that I only put over, like, my feet. That's how warm.
That's the most disturbing image in my head of you just lying in a bed
nothing else,
with
so-
just a blanket covering your feet and
Do you
you're
know
just bollock
the
naked.
only thing, no, I'm not bollock naked. I have a copy of the Sunday Life on, but the
Fashion is boxers.
You can read Kieran's article every
I know,
Sunday.
yeah, every
That's the only thing
Sunday,
it's good for.
every
Yeah?
Sunday, and also on a Monday night, you'll be able to read it backwards as it's tattooed onto my balls.
Chloe wakes up the next morning, just reads the back of your neck.
Using a wee mirror, be like, "I was a good one this week." Speaking of which, I wrote about I did a preview of our football match last week.
Oh yeah.
How did you feel? So we played against Man United Legends, Solitude on Saturday. So there was in the Man United Legends team, Clayton Blackmore, Paul Parker, Yap Stam or Jap Stam as they called him over the Solitude Tannoy.
And most of North Belfast called him that as well.
It's like saying Gareth Brooks.
Yeah.
It's Garth. It's Garth.
There's no
and
E.
then see people who are called Gareth. It's Gareth. If there's an E, Gareth. If there's no E, Garth. Don't say to someone who's called Gareth, right, Garth. And then someone who's called Garth, right, Garth.
My older brother, Gareth, the guy from Wayne's World, Garth.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
So I differentiate the
from.
two. Yeah.
Damn
And
Carter.
then who else do we have?
on
Carl
the
Poborski,
Wes Brown.
Yeah.
Keith
Keith
Gillespie.
Gillespie, fucking Neil Webb, Frank Stapleton,
A few other boys who just bought their way on the
others.
team.
Yeah, a few other lads.
Few other
Wish-
dodgy characters in
Wish
there.
I'd done that.
Yeah.
And then in our team, it was myself and goal.
the
cat,
wall,
the
the
cat,
wall, the
yep.
cat.
Mate,
Le Chat, as they say in France.
I could go on tour with Motley Crue and fucking just
As a goalie?
yep.
Yeah.
Do you know what I could do? I could go round during the pandemic licking bog seats, and I'm so good at nets that my immune system would still keep the COVID out. That's how good I am. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't recommend it though.
Yeah.
Tastes like peach.
Yeah.
So it was me and goal. We had at the back Willie, Dan,
Andrew Ryan.
and Matthews. In midfield, we had Butler, Hegarty.
I was up front.
You were up front.
I was up
Butler,
front, yeah.
Hegarty, Todd.
Todd.
Uh,
We had a girl called Nora
what a girl called Nora
name is
from
Nora.
is she
from the Belfast Ravens team
Ravens.
that my aunt plays for.
I didn't know if it was Laura or Nora.
It's
No,
Nora.
it's Nora.
It's Nora?
I said Nora. Yeah.
I called her
Right.
Nora 14 times.
You called her Laura?
That's why she wouldn't pass it. And then
She was
there
way
was a
pitch
couple
over
of
to me.
people from the charity we were playing for were also on our team whose names escape me.
By the way, my name backwards is Nora. Conspiracy.
Oh,
Look into it.
do you know what
Actually,
your
sure,
name
I think-
backwards is actually Nora? You know what I mean?
Nora Real Tub.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
and then
You sound like a fucking Klingon.
I know my name's shit because it's Narek backwards. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, that's not a good one.
it's not a good
no,
one.
I'm thinking of
that's
Nairok,
cool.
different thing.
Yeah.
Narek sounds like a warrior.
Narek.
Yeah, fucking this is Narek.
He's a
And
Ron-
on
I think
a-
it
on a
sounds,
Viking
I think it
ship.
sounds
Star
like
Trek.
somebody who's a wee bit daft saying this is happening now. Do you know what I mean? This is Narek. Give me a Narek. Anyway,
Okay.
and then don't even know what Butler is Bartlett is backwards. It's very difficult for me.
Tarlabub. I don't know.
I know.
I will figure it out at a later date.
Definitely finishes with Rab. If you can get through the,
The rest of it.
Teltrab. Is that what it is? Narek Teltrab. It's me. That's me on the Sunday Life on my balls. So
You mean the Wyons in
came up-
E-Leaf?
we came up. So yeah.
Focus.
Yeah.
Focus.
Sorry.
So
take
we
a
came
lot.
up. We came up against
The ADHD is strong.
I know,
here
isn't it? It's
today.
huge.
It's very strong.
We came up against some absolute United warlords. We played for 15 minutes. We got done 4-0.
Yeah.
I made 2 saves. 100%,
Out of 12 shots.
100% pass success rate for me.
Great.
Great moments. Darren took a ball off Yap Stam and hoofed it out like a fucking pro.
That's right.
Willie challenged Keith Gillespie
And has lost his arm in the
and
process.
basically
Yeah.
now needs to be amputated.
Willie has
And
one
then-
arm now.
Yeah, he learned a really harsh lesson.
Yep.
Yep. That's what you get when you play Legends.
What was your
Dan
best
pulled his
moment
groin.
in the game? Oh, so you did a wee bit of link-up play with Shane.
Yeah, me and
on
Shane had
Outgoing?
some link up play. I think my best moment is just getting some really nice photos from it. And I
Right.
think that's the highlight for me. You know?
Dan impressed me at the back.
Mm-hmm.
A few great bits of distribution from Dan. A few big boots, I would say, from Dan.
Dan would be what I would call like an unofficial team captain. Dan's giving orders. Dan's getting us all in line. Dan's making sure we're
Yep.
keeping our heads in the
Tell
game.
you,
needed
who,
that leadership.
tell you who can hit the halfway line from the box. Dan
Yeah.
doesn't give a fuck.
With ease.
Dan does it with a groin injury. Don't care.
Yeah.
Connor Keys was sort of there as a pseudo Alex Ferguson type sort of manager.
Care worker.
Yeah.
More than anything.
Great man manager. And then Trying to think what other. There was one or two other wee moments that I enjoyed. Obviously, Shane scored in the first match, which was very enjoyable.
Yeah.
It was a good goal. Like.
Yeah, he scored in the Cliftonville Crusaders Select. It
Yeah,
was like
yeah.
guys who used to play in the Irish League.
It was a good time, but it was roasting. I got
day.
sunburnt to fuck. Like
I knew you all would.
I didn't think it would. No, it did.
Both
I,
boys.
I was on stage that night just putting moisturiser on as I was introducing the acts. Please, Jan, please welcome to the stage. Just fucking
Yeah.
sizzling off me as I went.
Oh.
My bag was broken though. I was.
Your bag?
Yeah.
What'd you do to your bag?
It was just sore. I had a,
From
right,
what?
I hurt my back in the move. a
Oh,
wee
your
bit.
back?
No, my bag.
Oh, right.
But I hurt my back. I have two bits. Right?
Your back bag?
I hurt my back.
The back of his bag.
So my
Right.
back was sort of sore and had been sore.
From
we
carrying
did,
the team, mate?
Then we did the tennis during the week. And remember my back was. a
You
wee bit
exercised
stiff.
twice in 1 week.
What an
Oh, you poor
athletic
fucker.
week
Mate,
that is for you.
I did. There was something else I did. There was
Pilates?
definitely- There was a day where I walked for several yards, but
That's a big day.
I did new house is taken out of me, stairs and all
too
that.
big.
And then
Oh, no.
we did
Get a wee
I'm
chairlift.
getting a lift.
I was going to say,
and
get a
we
chairlift,
did
yeah.
do you know what I want more than a chairlift? You know the lift. You know the special chair that C-3PO sits in Return of the Jedi. I want one of them. Just yeah.
I have a funny feeling it's hard to get one of those.
Can you imagine?
I think
how-
IKEA.
Tell the truth, right? How quickly do you think? How fast will I be
Not very.
to get
whatever the sentence is.
to get a jetpack once they make it in triple XL? Can you imagine? There's
That's
no.
what you're waiting for.
Yeah.
Stop holding you back in life.
Yeah, well,
Like as soon as they make these in a man's,
have you seen the actual Iron Man stuff that they've done?
have. It's very fun
Right.
looking.
See,
I would
now,
like one of those.
when they make one of them that's built for me. I will be at mate. I'll be arriving in Hollywood in about 6 minutes from my house. Just fucking over the fuck the West Link. I'm flying over. these.
Are you saying like you'll require one with like a bit more horsepower in the engine?
Oh, I think so. Yeah, and like added safety features. Do you know? I
You punch a button in your chest and a wee balloon appears, so if you fucking hit the ground and
what
roll.
do you call the cunt he talks to? Jasper.
No Jarvis.
Jarvis.
Jasper.
I literally nearly said Jarlath, and I was like, that's not it. That's like Iron Man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Iron Man, which is from the
Yeah.
west of Ireland.
Iron Lad.
Yeah. Northern Iron Man.
But yeah, it's Northern Iron Man. Yeah,
Thank you.
that's good.
yeah,
where is that though? And then there was
I don't know.
I can't remember what
It's
it
not
was
a
on, but yeah,
character
but
that
I
exists.
think imagine, oh mate, do you know what I'd love to do? Fly from my new house over to the West Link, land, actually curl one out in the middle of the road, and then just fucking jet again.
So
And,
you want
and as I'm going, I'll go, what are you gonna do? Stop me! And I'll just fucking, oh, it'll be class.
See, while that's a great plan, I could see you landing in the middle of the West Link and then just getting hit by a truck.
I know, yeah. I'll need to
Fucking
try.
spreads a jetpack
I'll
everywhere.
need to try and hit that central reservation, like you
Yeah.
know what I mean.
if you shite on it, can we call it the West Stink?
Oh, it's not bad.
not
Yeah,
bad.
it's not bad.
If I like how in your idea of having the large, number one, getting a large man Iron Man suit, that's already going to be like.
Oh, you don't need the whole suit. It's pads.
Even getting those, that's
Yeah.
going to be fucking, that's going to be a scientific breakthrough on its own. You also want to have it so you can have the ability to shite through it.
Oh, but it's
No,
not
it's
a
like an
suit.
exoskeleton.
It's
You're-
like-
Nah,
you're
it has to be the
suit.
full Iron Man suit.
Nah,
There's
I won't do
There's
that.
no way they're just going to have the arms. The arms have to be
They
powered
have
by
like
something.
your
they
legs too.
literally have like they literally
It's
have
arms and
like
legs, you
elbow
do that.
pads and
Yeah,
knee
but he
pads.
also has a big fucking thing on his back that like charges it and stuff.
does he?
He
Does
has-
he not just do that?
Can we not go retro? What's the Bond movie where he uses the jetpack?
Oh, why?
You can
He
do
lands
the,
in the courtyard and just like that is not secretive or
Is
discreet.
it? It's not Thunderball. It's like the old. We talk about there's a Connery one.
Yeah,
isn't
the
it,
Connery
jetpack?
one where he lands in the jetpack.
Is it Thunderball? See if it is.
I've never watched a James Bond.
See if it's
ever.
Thunderball. Oh mate, I'm having 2 wanks a day. Right.
What?
Here we go.
Mate, you can't have two wanks.
Oh, because I was just thinking
Absolutely not.
if he's on about like landing in the middle of the West Link and then he gets hit by something, it's just a trail of debris, and we're back to the Titanic
We're
submarine
back to the
story.
fucking
Sean Connery, James Bond,
Moonbreaker.
jetpack. Oh, that's what do you call him though?
That's
It's
mirror.
Thunderball. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Thunderball 1965.
you've heard it here
jetpack
first.
getaway.
He's having 2 wanks today.
Check that out.
Two wank Tuesday with Twanky.
Sponsored by Domino's.
Look at that. Thunderball
for Tuesday.
Tell you, one of
1965.
them, you're laughing.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what I imagine you shouting in the West Lincoln.
Do you know what's mental? You can
You
tell.
just get your wee bum out.
You can tell that a couple of bits of that are purely just wrapped in fucking bacon foil.
Yeah. Just like the Titanic submarine.
Oh,
Hey,
Great.
comes back to the back of the
does,
submarine.
does.
Um,
What's
more-
your obsession
more
with?
callbacks.
You're such a man, Aaron.
Why are you so obsessed with history?
Cut your dick off and stop caring about things. Anyway,
More callbacks than an audition for a Shy TV show.
oh my god, I love a callback.
But yeah,
So what have you got coming up comedy wise? This guy.
my two main ones, if anyone's listening, is I'm doing the Devonish with Mickey Bartlett. Get tickets for that. That'll be a fun time. And
fella.
also Walled Garden with Dave Elliott. I think there is a minimal amount of tickets left. So I'm doing support for both of those guys, and that'll be a fun time.
Could be sold out by the time this goes out.
Could be, who knows?
But go check anyway.
But go
Yeah,
check anyway.
check it anyway. Imagine getting on the wee website for Wall Garden
gone.
and it's gone. Do
gone.
you know what you'll do then? Go to the fellow website.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
come down to the Devonish where you'll, if you're from Bangor, phew, good luck.
I know, yeah.
The
Don't fucking don't come in and
Yeah.
ask how old is the house wine?
yeah. It's
Yeah.
a one-way trip to the Devonish if you're coming from Bangor. You know what I mean? There's no, it's like the Titanic sub. You're gonna be imploded. You're not. There's gonna be debris of you lying
Well,
on the back
they're
of it.
not coming down. They get to the West Link, we nosebleed, turn around.
Yeah.
They're like, I've got to turn around. There's a big shite in the middle of this. I can't. There's an obstruction in the way.
to do.
Oh, unreal.
Until next time.
Yeah, it's so good. And it's just that.
I like to think you have to take a shite to take off.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's a bit of force. It's a bit.
It's too heavy. We'll never get off the ground.
It's like a bird, isn't it? Do you ever see like when birds can't fly anymore? When
So
they're
they
old
shite
enough?
to take off.
The will.
Do they?
Yeah,
I didn't know they empty their carcass.
They'll evacuate to try to.
No
I was
way.
thinking of you trying to take off is like the end of Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. We're like, we're too heavy. And Mel Gibson jumps out and they can take off.
Oh, Mel Gibson, like.
Speaking of birds
Another
having
mad
to take
cunt.
shites to take off, one of the funniest ones I remember. It's probably not going to be a funny.
Where you going with
Talking about your bird, are you?
Yeah.
Just to take a shave before she can get off you.
No, we had a bird get into our house. No, when a bird flies into your house and you're like, not an actual bird. I know you're down to make
I know,
jokes
just
about
sit
birds.
there, yeah.
For the rest of this joke,
Women aren't. Stop calling them birds.
Hey.
That's too much now.
that's too much. Now. No, a fucking a poultry bird. Is that
Right.
what you say?
A chicken?
No, it was a pigeon.
Right, okay. That's foul. Isn't it? No, not foul. Game.
A game had gotten into the household, and so we then
Jenga?
and so my aunt, me and my ma were like, we can't fucking touch that. But my aunt came around to get it. My aunt goes, oh, I'll just get it and lift it out here. My aunt grabs it, right, and goes, I'll just let it go. Goes to throw it at the thing. The bird's wing was broke, so the bird she goes to throw it and is expected like to be Mary Poppins and the fucking thing up. The bird just goes. And just fucking hits
Like
the ground.
after what was that celebration? Who did that?
Oh, the dead fish, the dead fish. I dealt one in
that's
FIFA.
great.
But either way, dead fish, and then the bird. You could just see the bird starting to twitch. Then, and they're like, I was like, it's like dead now. You just want to pull it out of its misery.
Did
So, yeah.
somebody put it out of its misery?
I ain't got my aunt just lifted it and put it out the side of our back garden. Just went, it'll heal overnight. And
It'll
then-
be taken by a cat, is what's going to happen
Yeah.
there.
Aye, it'll put it out of its misery. Let it be ripped apart by street cats.
It did get ripped apart. It froze to death. So there you go.
Fuck's sake.
But anyway, cheers to the Titanic.
Oh, and here, by the way, right? Sorry. So, fill us in.
Sorry,
Darren,
you've
what
got
have you
shows.
What have you got coming
No,
up
I
comedy-wise?
just never thought. I was just like, wow, this is the one story where like a brick in the head is mercy.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no,
I just let him freeze, be fine.
no,
Like
no.
one of the guys in the plane and alive.
Oh, what
be
a
alright.
show! What a show!
Nice reference if you're born after 1992. Sorry about that. What have I got coming up? I have 2 different shows in the one weekend because I'm an idiot, and I thought this would be a good idea. So I'm doing Fight and Fit on Saturday the 5th of August, and then I'm doing Beer Hard 3, Beer Hard with a Vengeance on Sunday the 6th.
Good.
I've
good.
even used the poster.
So the beer one is the beer tasting show.
Yes, beer tasting show, which I've done twice before, which are great crack.
Where's that?
They're both in the Deer's Head. So
Right.
one's on the Saturday, one's on the Sunday.
And what's the Fight and Fit one?
Fight and Fit is an hour stand-up, one-man show.
Special.
A wee special
There you go.
about
Isn't Deer's Head? Saturday the 5th, Sunday the 6th.
yes.
Yes.
Get on
Alright,
it. Tickets on Eventbrite, 12 quid each, and your beer is included in your ticket price.
Whoa.
For the
That's
beer
enjoyable.
tasting.
That's enjoyable.
Like this man doesn't even drink, and he's impressed.
Yeah.
Exactly. I would have to give it to someone.
You
Yes.
just be there with a wee cano.
So get yourself down.
A can of water, yeah.
Fight and Fit's the 1 hour show. I've done it once before, and then the world closed, so I didn't get to do it again. And then the beer taster is I've done it twice before. and it gets updated every time.
Yes.
Because half it's a beer tasting, second half is a chaotic game show.
Great times.
Oh, fun.
Great
That's always
times.
good. It's good when you can do
I
wee
like a wee
elements
show.
of... We like game shows,
Yes.
as we've established.
Yeah.
We've just did ours. It was good fun.
Yeah, it's great.
The,
I was just thinking about a couple of things that I need to bring up. So
Okay.
one, these are both YouTube comments,
bulimic,
by the
eh?
way, on our podcast.
Sounds like you're about to cancel both me and Matthews
Yeah.
when you say it like that. You're
What?
like, guys, now I
Yeah.
finally got you relaxed.
Oh no,
There's
no,
some
no,
news
no,
I need to break.
no,
Yeah.
no, it's not you.
Is this your
It's
dick?
not. It's not.
yeah.
No, no,
I'd be like, it's both of them.
It's not you. It's me. No,
Yeah.
couple of
YouTube comments.
Couple
What
of
are
YouTube
people
comments.
saying, Kieran?
Couple of YouTube comments
Alright.
to pull up here.
All right.
Some people, I don't spend a lot of time in the comments, but when I do,
You go
I
deep.
I remember you.
Okay.
Oh, I remember you.
Okay.
So one that I'd like to bring up was from a couple of weeks ago, where I actually believe in the course of the podcast where this was recorded, I was talking about throwing out the end bit of a loaf out into some grass for a few birds and like squirrels and what have you.
The heel.
Right? And I think I actually said in the fucking podcast, you know, I know you're not meant to feed birds a load of bread. Birds. I know you're not meant actual avians, right? I know you're not.
Avians.
I know you're not meant to feed them a lot of bread.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it anyway. Fuck them. Enjoy the refined flour, lads. I'll see you in hell, right? And I actually said it as a fucking joke, and I can't tell, right? Is this guy or girl who made this fucking comment doing banter with me, going, "All joking aside, Kieran, I think you'll find the RSPB would like it if you didn't continue to feed your birds bread." They're not. Firstly, they're not mine. Secondly, have you seen seagulls in this country since the pandemic? The sea guys, that's what they are, sea blokes.
Oh, yeah, they're bigger?
They're mate, in Lisburn, they're fucking, it's like a dude.
Yeah.
It's like fucking
like a
Batman.
pterodactyl.
It's like Batman has dipped himself in white paint and fucking arrives. And then...
What were they eating during
they
COVID to
need
get
be
them so
fed.
big?
Steroids.
I fucked out the end of a sourdough. And here, I'll
you're
have you know...
feeding them sourdough?
I went... No,
And
listen.
protein powder.
Yeah.
This doesn't happen on a regular basis. This was like, we're moving house. There's the end of a sourdough. See you later,
Yeah.
right?
Like, that's how you leave your house.
I'll say this.
Yeah.
It was gone in about fucking 5 minutes, right? So
yeah.
here's the thing. Threw out a load of cherry tomatoes as well and some seeds. Anyway, so here's the thing.
What? You
Middle
can't be,
cla-
Kieran, that's littering.
And middle class.
I was
middle
gonna say.
class fucking...
Empty my brown bin. So fucked.
I know,
That's what
yeah.
that's what you're literally a step away from here.
Just did them a cheese board. Slap it up, yeah.
Would you rather...
Charcuterie for the birds. Oh, I'm the bad one here.
Would you
Fuck
rather...
them.
Would you rather throw all that wasted in your brown bin, or would you rather see a squirrel come and get a fucking...
I'd love to
tomato?
see a squirrel come. Yeah, be class.
Says a lot about you. Anyway,
Squirrel like cherry tomatoes, fucking right.
so...
Is this why you made me sit beside him? Because I'm not allowed to sit over there?
See,
Yeah.
see, you'd love to see a squirrel bust his nuts. That's what you want.
Hey, yes.
So anyway, I all I have to say about this is I researched this. I went
Why?
on to about I'm gonna say 4 different websites all about should you feed bread to birds, because in the podcast I even sang
Feed the bird from Mary Poppins.
Poppins a bird.
Yeah,
Right, anyway.
That
lovely.
face is weird as fuck.
That
So
face
it
is.
is-
That's
yeah.
Pennywise.
Right, so anyway, Toppins.
Yeah.
and Hans.
Oh no.
Right, anyway.
That's disturbing.
Can I-
Toppins a bird. Right, anyway, so I
Just you lying in bed with your ankles covered in that face.
go and feed the birds.
Can I-
Toppins my bag.
Whenever the guy said to you, continue to feed your birds, I just had a vision of you dressed as like the pigeon lady in Home Alone 2.
Yeah, I can do
Stand.
it. I can do it.
You make
So
a good
anyway.
pigeon, like.
Would you hear us?
All right. So you researched
I researched it. 4
And
different
what,
websites.
What did
say
your research get you, Dr. Bartlett?
if you're gonna make a bird have it, that like if you keep a bird in a cage and you feed it bread all the time, that is bad for the bird because there's no nutritional value in bread for a bird. However,
Like a parakeet?
yeah. However, if it's like wild birds,
What
and
if the parakeet's like,
if it's
bread?
like if it's like a few wild birds, right? And you fuck a bit of bread out, it's grand.
Yeah.
It's essentially like saying to a person, here, I'm gonna keep you in this cage
Yeah.
and I'm only gonna feed you fucking burgers. There's no nutritional value there. Right?
Delicious though.
Great times.
was
The,
gonna say-
the birds want the bread because it's a wee treat for them. But you don't
Right.
give them it all the time.
Yeah.
But I fucking don't give them it all the time. So take your comment and stick it up whatever fucking holes you have, right?
Your yeasty
then-
fucking
right?
hole.
Because we don't
And
know
then-
if you're a man or a
I know, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then I have another comment. Now, this is going back.
Where's this come back to?
This comment. Fucking. Did you ever play Tenchu on the PlayStation?
Tenchu Stealth Assassins.
The fucking ninja game? No.
Yes.
This
Good game.
comment Tenchu'd itself into my brain. Fucking shning, right?
Abseiled out of the roof.
It abseiled into my brain and threw a ninja star into it, right? A shuriken, if you will, now anyway. Shuriken, anyway.
Shinobi. Love it.
Oh, Shinobi. Unbelievable.
You've made it now. Focus.
I know. I want to know what Shinobi is backwards, like Ibation or something.
Iobihishim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Iobosh. Anyway, so yeah, it's Yapstam, right? So
No.
so this comment, this goes back to when.
What was the comment?
Right, so this goes back to when like Liz Truss and all around
Right.
that time, and
Her
maybe
whole 4 days in
a
office.
couple of weeks after, I said something about cheers for the fucking mortgage crisis, you Tory cunts, right? And somebody wrote on it. I saw this person has tried to call me out once or twice before.
Okay.
Wrote on it. I mean, something along the lines of, I mean, I know you don't like the Tories, but it's hardly a mortgage crisis, is it? Well, fucking eat my shady ring piece. Oh, mate.
On the Westlink.
Shit, cream shit. Get in there.
Doogie's bodies.
Oh.
Just boxes of your
Get
shit.
into it. Oh, mate. Fucking eat my old Nando's. Get in
Doogie's
there.
watching this going, please stop
Get in
advertising
there.
my
Eat yesterday's raffles, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my
Eat
God.
the bread that I am fucking out to the birds because it's blue
eat the
molded.
bread that I piled through to go, oh, I don't want to hurt the birds. And then my body's made it into a big fucking carby dump, right? Now,
Carby dump. It's like
Carby
Cardi
dump. Is it
B's
Cardi
cousin.
B? Right.
The warm up act. Carby dump.
I think you'll find Carby Dump is actually a town in Tyrone, but there you go.
I knew that this was coming, and it's not me going like I'm not like it's not like The Big Short where I've spotted it from ages away. There was everyone knew it would cause a mortgage crisis.
Yes.
Yeah.
All it has done is taken a couple of months to fucking impact,
Yeah.
and now the government last week, by the time this goes out a few weeks ago, the government last week have you heard about this? They've made a plan which is if you can't afford your mortgage and you're gonna get repossessed, don't worry about it because they'll give you a year's notice. So that's good, isn't it? You have a year to fucking pull money out of the fucking sky. So here,
You have a year to get your
commenter,
OnlyFans really going.
YouTube commenter, hardly a mortgage crisis, hardly a fucking cell in your brain, son. All right.
Or
Right.
woman.
This is
Oh,
somebody.
no, I know. This is
Oh, you
this
know it's a
person has
fella?
name.
Right,
Well,
so
their name is.
This is some fuckhead who has no value of money. This is like one time when I was listening to the radio, and there's a whole big thing now about like Ryan Tuberty getting paid too much by RTE.
Oh,
Yes, that's
Dodge.
Now,
Dodge.
here's the mad shit. He once was on a radio show, and this woman was calling up being like, I'm in $5,000 of debt. I'm absolutely destitute. I don't know what to do. And because he's a rich person, he has no understanding of this.
Yeah.
And he said, like, this is so bad in this country. Like, this woman is only in $5,000 debt. And I was just like, you've never understood what debt is, you
Yeah,
piece
yeah.
of shit.
Yeah,
And he had no understanding of this, of the common working person being like, $5,000 is a lot of fucking money.
his extra payments that weren't declared are more than $5,000.
Exactly.
Fuck yourself, Tuberty, and your wee weird ghost boy fucking expression that you have. Oh,
He
your
does.
Yeah. He's like the ghost of a school teacher.
Oh.
So yes, when I saw that, so yeah, that's
I'm glad
Feel bad?
You
Paddy's
know what I've
taken
done?
over. Yeah.
I've dished out some retribution.
You have.
For no blasters.
I feel like you're a better person for doing that.
I feel like I'm. Do you know what? It's a weight off my shoulders, mate.
There you go.
There it is. Unfortunately, it's not a weight actually off me, but anyway.
Yeah.
You still behaving yourself?
No.
I mean, vaguely.
Vaguely.
Fuck you. The last.
Well, the crisp
last-
Champions League is over.
The last 2 weeks I've been getting towards being better.
Good chat.
I also have had some shit in those 2 weeks,
I was gonna say.
but I've been eating less.
After Billy Duffy's gig the other night, did you go to Elementals?
I didn't. I went to home.
Good man.
I didn't get anything bad on the way out.
Good man.
Even though, mate,
I thought because you were in
I
the
was-
vicinity.
do you know what? I was offered a free Chinese in there the other night, and I said no, thank you.
Good lad.
Do you know
What?
what that takes from me? Do you know what
That's
that's
fucking.
That's like somebody going, here, do you want that free? There's a wee free.
That's like
wee
Ryan
free-
Tuberty turning
there's a
down
wee
payments.
free crack pipe, or do you want that?
Yeah.
Do you want a wee free?
I'm doing that
Carl?
gig in a couple of months. Is a free Chinese part of the payment or
No,
No.
there was one of the lads that works in it was there, and he was like, come on, I'll get you something for free.
No,
And I
I
went,
hope he goes to that gig.
I was like, mate, fucking do this for me on another night.
Yeah.
I went home.
Maybe that should be a thing people do for you at gigs.
Mate, people
Put it out there now.
People
do it
People
anyway.
are already giving me mate. They give me 6 free Doogie's goodies the other night.
That's right. I was there when that happened. Yeah, at
Yeah.
the Biddy Duffy's gig, someone brought Kieran a box of Doogie's goodies.
There's always that fear that
That someone's gonna bring you Doogie's goodies?
No, that they've rubbed their gooch on it or something. But
Ah,
like,
yeah.
I knew they hadn't because it was sealed. It was sealed shut with the official Doogie seal.
But maybe they got extra
know.
of
seals.
approval or just a sticker?
It's a sticker.
That's good. I totally trust that.
Yeah, it comes with a certificate.
Yeah,
and
it's
all.
wax.
Yeah, yeah.
Wax, and they just.
Oh, you know the seal's broken.
stamp it
Yeah,
with a
yeah.
flake.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
So if the seal's broken, the king does not approve.
Yeah. Well, this has been an emotional podcast. We were going to do this, but I think we're out of time. But do you know what it is? Stop complaining about that. Stop.
Are people?
just
Is
stop.
that another YouTube complaint?
Fucking see? Oh, a third comment. I'm so glad this. Do you know what made me laugh about this? I'm so glad this crisp shite's over. Fucking less eating, more champions, more FIFA.
FIFA.
There's more. There's always FIFA.
He
We
plays
always
FIFA
play
on his Patreon.
FIFA's on Patreon every week on Thursdays. Loads of it. Right. Also. The Crisps Champions League wasn't over. We just had time between the semi-finals and the final. So I know that episode dropped today, and I hope the sound of me eating crisps and Dave Elliott eating crisps and William Thompson eating crisps and drinking and spilling beer, I hope it hurts your eardrums. Oh, I hope. Anyway, I'm very negatively charged because of Joyce Carol Oates. Now,
Will this already be over? Are you allowed to tell us who won?
The World Cup,
yes,
the
I can say who
Champions
won.
League.
The champion. Guess.
It was Tato Cheese and Onion.
Tato
wasn't it?
cheese and onion.
Tato
Cheese
classic
and
one.
onion. It fought off.
The Crisp Dynasty.
The difficult one for me is Tato. The final was difficult. It was Tato versus the
Max
Walker's
Strong.
Max Strong chicken, which are like
Unreal.
probably like
The closest thing to eating chicken off the bone.
made it. You heard it here first. You heard it here
You
first.
working for their marketing department?
Yeah,
No,
no,
he
he's
said
working
that,
for
though.
mine. Yeah, no. Unbelievable. It's true.
Yeah,
It's true.
But it's a fucking top. All those Max Strong crisps are great.
They're all bangers.
And
All
they've got like
bangers.
different flavors around. They haven't there's like a salt and vinegar version of them that hasn't made its way to us yet. But in the UK or in the UK,
Salt and vinegar.
Keep 'em.
in England, I seen them.
That is the UK.
Were there any
It's the
sort
UK.
of were there any sort of random followers? Was there like a South Korea going out in the round of
Was there any
16?
surprises in the Crisp Champions League? Was there one that you ate and you went, "Oh fuck here"? I actually didn't realize that was that good.
Salt and vinegar Walkers probably went further than I thought it would have.
Those are a great crisp.
Yeah.
Those are a great crisp.
There were what do I call it? I was surprised.
Salt and vinegar Walkers are the Dutch of crisps. They're going to get far, but they're not going to win.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Do you know what I was surprised by? How shit some were. You know, there was
ahead.
a couple of
Name names.
France 2002s in there. You know, a couple of fucking
Flashy packaging doesn't deliver.
yeah, like
can't
you
be having
know,
that.
doesn't get out of the group stage. Like Doritos.
Oh yeah.
Doritos thrown
Chalky.
into this mix.
Yeah.
Shite.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Bacon fries. Did they go? I think bacon fries might have gone through. And actually, I'd forgotten. It was like cornflakes, bacon fries. Have you forgotten how good they tasted? They're wee dirties.
There was. There's
You need liquid with them. They're so dry.
They're so salty. Like yeah.
There's one crisp that I had here that I have continued to eat that I'd never had before. It was the flaming hot swirly Cheeto things. Those are great.
They are great.
Those are a great
They are
time.
great.
Yeah.
So Tato cheese and onion one. Northern Tato.
Yeah.
I'll tell
fuck,
my brother works for them. I'll tell him he'll be
yeah,
delighted.
they should be. They
be
should be
excited.
delighted.
So is
But,
Northern Tato better than Southern Tato? Is that
Absolutely.
established? That's
Yeah.
a fact.
That is a fact.
Yeah.
They're also in my good graces, and Southern Tato are not.
But here,
Ulster says you.
Southern Dairy Milk way better than our Dairy Milk.
It
Yeah,
is. It is. Do you know what's a great one? The caramello.
Oh, okay. I haven't had that. I don't think I want to have that one after.
Here, do you know every time I go south of the border, I message this man and go, do you want anything home?
I know,
And he
yeah.
goes,
I'm going to Dublin next.
I want freedom. Darren.
I'm going to Dublin on Saturday for
Can
an
you
Armagh
bring
game.
it
Let me
back
know.
up
Send me a
with
list.
Bring me the broomstick of Rand Hubbard.
The witch boy. Oh,
I'll bring you back the bones of Roger Casement.
Oh, mate.
We'll bury him in his proper place.
What about him? What about Tuberty? Like,
It's bad. It looks bad. Like
Yeah.
aye, and
The man-
D Forbes. Or is Eric the colour? G Forbes.
He's making so much money he didn't notice there was extra money going into his account.
Yeah, I know.
that's too
that
much.
is weird.
That's
Is it?
awesome.
It's not us
shit.
being like, is there enough to pay the mortgage this month?
I didn't even look at it.
Didn't realise.
Get the wife looks at my
know.
account, sure.
I,
Fuck's
just,
sake.
I only get told how many houses and people I've bought.
The George
Yeah.
Washington of Ireland.
Do you know what I
Yeah.
hate? Do you know what really annoys me about him? That he's been given any credit for the Late Late Toy Show. I'm like,
he has
stop
been.
licking his ring over that. That was
was
that's
before
old
him.
Hat. Do you know what he's done?
Yeah.
He's looked back and gone, that was good. I
Yeah.
can do that.
Yeah.
I can do that. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, that was good.
Yeah.
Doesn't make me fucking brilliant to do it again.
He has shot on the legacy of Gay Byrne.
Oh, he's ruined it. He's ruined it.
Look,
Hey, Byrne.
hopefully the
Good
next
man.
guy's better.
Oh,
I'm surprised they give him the job. He's from up here.
I know. I was surprised about that too.
Yeah, that is. But I think it's a great fit. I
is a
can't,
great
I can't
fit.
wait to see it.
Can I have a job in RTE away back to Britain with you? Hang on now.
Yeah. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to see how he does. I think he'll do well.
I think he maybe Americanise it a wee bit, make it a bit more like, a bit more like he used to do here with fucking PK
Yeah,
or whatever.
I like that. I
Hopefully
like
so.
that.
Maybe if he Americanise it, maybe we'll all get 5 minutes in the middle.
Oh,
Hey.
imagine he brings on guest stand-ups.
That'd be great. You know the way they do that in the pre-record, like a wee 5 minutes, just drop you in,
Yeah.
you come out through the curtain.
Oh, that would
Oh,
be
mate.
good.
Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna arrive with
Tato.
lobster from what do you call it? Where's he from?
Dundrum.
Oh, Dundrum.
Oh, that's where the
a wee Dundrum
there's
lobster
wee,
for you.
Wee more seafood down there.
Well, if he's like, I'm allergic to
Oh,
shellfish.
mate. Oh well, I leave it.
It's a win-win.
That's why I'm bringing it anyway.
Yeah, you're hoping.
Oh, you don't want this thermidor I've made? Anyway, sorry. You
look-
Carmelo
stop
to
doing
watch
that.
this down.
Stop doing that face.
It's like the Undertaker if he had food.
The ice rolled back in his head. You're like a fucking great white eating.
The chowder taker. Anyway,
It's pronounced chowder. But
I love a chowder. Do you?
Nah,
No?
not a shouter guy.
Do you know what's good? See when you make it yourself and you cream the corn yourself.
Oh, wow, I bet
And
you
then put
do.
it in. Oh, I've creamed a few corns in my days.
I have never done that.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks a million for coming in. And you're doing the
Fearless.
Fela
The Fela with
and-
Mickey Bartlett,
and
Tommy
Walt-
McCarthy, and the
Walled
Walled Garden with Dave Elliott. And Google all of them. They're all my Instagram story highlights. You know it.
Darren is doing
Deer's
the
Head, August 5th, August 6th. Two different shows, one weekend. Get tickets to both.
Eventbrite.
Do
Hit
it.
that up.
Follow me on the things.
Buy SSE tickets for me. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks a million.
R.I.P. Titanic.
Slán away.
Oh, love it.